who's wanting to sniff every blade of grass. Good boy, River. Charlie, let's go this way. Love it. Come on in, keep coming. Good, River, good boy. That's amazing, buddy. Good, you guys. Good, Barney. Great work rate, buddy. Keep coming, Juno. Well done, guys, well done. I've never found an exercise the dogs are so uplifted by more than running through long grass. I'm going to do it again. Come on, go back this way. Come on. This way. This way. Give a wave to our pal. Hello. Hi, Frank. How are we doing? Good morning. This way, guys. This way. This way. Good boy, River. Good boy. Good, Edith. Is that fun? Is that fun? Good puppies. Good puppies. Right, let's get started. What a lovely little intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services Virtual Dog Walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me on a rainy, drizzly, wet Wednesday with my 8 dogs. And I couldn't be happier, if I'm being honest. It's actually stopped raining right now. Someone's told me that thunder and lightning is actually due, so I hope that comes between my sessions today. But we have been craving some water here in Edinburgh for probably about 2 months, and we've had a fairly big downpour in the last 12 hours, which is nice. The grass is soaking, the dogs are soaked, but it's actually very pleasant, very enjoyable for them. They're highly motivated by it, and if you were just tuned in a second ago, you'll saw us running through this sort of longer stuff, which is about shin high, knee high on me, and so just getting above the height of the dogs. Maybe not quite as tall as Edith, but for the little guys, they're a bit submerged in that, and so they're leaping through it like salmon. And it's definitely one of the best exercises that we do with the dogs together. They all collectively, as I said a few minutes ago, I've yet to meet dogs that don't love bounding through long grass. And we're having a great old time, a fantastic time. So if you're new here and you're joining us for the first time, please just sit back, relax, walk with us for a little while. This is my job. This is how I put a roof over my head. I look after these puppies. None of these guys are mine. Look at Charlie here, hang on. I'll come back to what I was saying in a second. Loving that. Biscuit's also loving it. He's stopped there for a pedal against some grass. And the rest of the guys opting for, you might not be able to see, but there's like a little path here. A bit easier for them to get through, a bit less intense for them. So yeah, so this is how I make my living. And we like to go live to show the owners exactly what we get up to, because it's a big commitment and a big amount of trust that people are putting in me to look after their dogs. So I like to do them proud and show them that everyone's getting on okay. And even if that's not the case, it's about how we handle things when things go wrong, how we actually approach things, and then we work with the video footage and things to talk about how we deal with things in the future. So even if things go horribly wrong and it's on video, which is not obviously what we want, but it's always a good way for us to learn and improve and build trust and build a good relationship with the owners. But on the plus side, as a little byproduct of that, you guys get to come along the journey with us. And it's gone from being a sort of slight hobby or thing that happened in the spare time of the business to now something that is quite integral to the business, and quite integral to a lot of people watching. So I know that this reaches far and wide across the globe, and we're very pleased and proud that the dogs bring little smiles to your faces if you're watching. So I'll come to the comments in a second on that point. Let me just catch up with a couple of things here. And the dog's doing a poo off camera. We have Frank saying hi. Hi Frank, how are we doing? Long time no speak. You doing well? I will catch up with you personally soon, mate. But I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. We also have Brett saying hello. Hello. That's a great username, Brett. We have Jessica. Good morning. Good morning, Jessica. Sammy. They're having a great time. They are having a great time. You know what? We have had it. It's been so hot here in Edinburgh that when you say that they're having a great time, you wouldn't believe it. Their body language is a lot better than it's been in the last couple of months. They're more playful. They're bounding about. They're just a bit more sprightly than they've been. And they're well-behaved dogs and they're well-trained and they know what the process is when we're out, but just seeing them from this to what it was like a couple of weeks ago, goodness me, it's lovely to have them back with a spring in their step. Jessica says, a wonderful dog pack. Thank you. I can't take a huge amount of credit for for everything here, but the selection of the dogs. Oh God, hang on 2 seconds. I'll come back to that in a second, Jessica. Hang on. Part of the problem with the conditions that we have, so it has been raining, it stopped raining. There's now a lot of moisture on everything here, as you can maybe see from my hands. And what happens is, as that moisture starts to evaporate out of the ground, because it's quite mild now, so there'll be slight droplets just evaporating up into the air. And what happens is they unleash any of the smells that the grass or the terrain has locked in. So if you imagine little bunnies or little squirrels or foxes or badgers or whatever trampling over this terrain, and some of their smell will be on each of the blades of grass and things like that. And as the moisture evaporates, it releases some of that smell like an atomizer on your perfume does. You know, it spritzes it out into the air. And Ruby, with the most powerful nose of any dog I've ever known, is incredibly stimulated by that. She loves it. And you can see there, she'll be nose down a lot more than most of the other team members. Sorry, River. 2 seconds, buddy. There we go. But we're going to just guide Ruby, not on the path she's on, and then much to her disappointment, Ruby, we're going to go this way, sweetie. I know, she's upset. She will find something new to sniff at in a second or two. So this bit up here is what's the way to say it? The path less trodden, and there'll be far more enrichment for them in relation to wildlife, smells and that kind of thing than where we were, so they'll like it more. I'm sweating. It's actually got hot. Jessica, you can't even handle your golden retrievers. Oh, you need to stick around with this channel then. Maybe we'll some of the good behaviour might rub off. Maybe some of the techniques we use will rub off. It's not easy, right? It's not easy controlling all these 8 puppies. But we have methods that are very teachable and techniques that are tried and tested. So you're in the right place if you're looking to just even pick up the odd tip or two. And by all means, if you've got specific questions, go and ask. Just ask. Here's the gang. What else are we saying? How much you make per day, per week, per month? We're not going to talk about that. It's none of your damn business. It's none of your business. Kaya, 4 a.m. here in, oh, I can't even say that, in Canada. 4 a.m. and you're joining us, thank you. To what do we owe the pleasure? I put the wax jacket on, I didn't need it. It stopped raining and now it's heavy and making me knackered. Let's look at the dogs instead of my out of shape face. My baby says, how many dogs do you have? There's 3 answers to this. Today, you will see 8 on camera, if that's what you're asking. I personally have 1 dog. My own, he's not out just now. He's a German short hair pointer. He just turned 3 yesterday, it was his birthday yesterday. Which I forgot to celebrate. When we do a video on that, him turning of a mature age. I think that means he's got his 3rd brain cell, which is quite a useful thing for him to do. 50% more brain cells than he had last year. And overall, so I've got 1, there are 8 out, and I look after 26 as part of the business. They're out in different combinations each day, but in the morning, which is the session we're on, depending on where you're watching, it might not be morning for you guys, but in the morning we only put the small guys together. So you'll see, roughly speaking, all the team are about the same size. Edith is probably the biggest. This is Edith. There we go. Techno Viking, Nick. He is a rich man. Yeah, Richie's come in many forms. And having the love of all these dogs is definitely makes me one of the richest on the planet, that's for sure. That is for sure. Go this way, come on. Up. Good river. Good boy. You're going to struggle here. It's so deep. It's so thick. Charlie, keep coming, buddy. Watch this. Watch the flyby. Good boy. Good puppy. Come on, Junebug. Come on, my little princess. Come on. These guys are all just following the path that I'm carving with my Wellington boots. Oh, sorry, Charlie. I didn't mean to kick you there. Oh, cool. I thought they might bounce through the grass for you all again. When we make it to 10 likes, I'll feed the dogs. They'll get some food, so, and they will be like really ready for that coming. So we're at 8, in case you can't see the counter. So 2 more people out of 70 odd to give a like, and they can get some food on camera. Crafty Clark, good day, sir. How are we? What's happening? Almost 5:30 in Tennessee. Well, good morning to you. Good morning to America and to Canada, of course. Shay, game over. All right, okay. Thanks very much. Josie. I don't understand your comment. Did I miss an earlier comment from you, Josie? He has 20 dogs. Oh yeah, I have 26. I have 26. I see what you're saying now. 26 puppers. We're 1 down. Oh no, there she is. There she is. And what have you been up to, young lady? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at this. If you've been on for a few minutes, you'll know that I've spoke about Ruby already and this long line and the nose of hers that she has. And she is dragging me. The likelihood is that where she's trying to take me, either some deer or something has been sleeping down here and she wants to go and roll in their den. A bit like what Charlie's doing just now. Yeah, you heard him when you did a runner. You know you shouldn't be doing that. But I'm going to have to sort of not drag her, but encourage her back up the hill because we're not going the way she wants to go. And that's an important part of the team working together, is that she can follow orders. But look at that. You can see where the orange lead goes, but you can't see where she is. And this is what, I mean, I am 100 kilos. That's like 220 pounds. I cannot stop this little puppy pulling me down the hill. Come on, you. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Come on. There's a cockerel chirping. You know, the cock-a-doodle-doo sort of noise. Can you guys hear that? It's maybe too far away. I don't... That's curious because I don't know where that's coming from. I'm hoping it's nowhere near where we are. The last thing we could do with is bumping into some chickens. Can you hear it? It just went off again. Hang on, I'll be really silent. There, did you hear it? It's quite far away, to be fair. If you can't hear it, just trust me, I promise you, it's out there. It's out there. Right, let me catch up with the comments again. Barney is so cute. Let me show you guys Barney so we can talk about who. This is Barney, second from the back, the little one. Hi, Barney boy. Hello, puppy. Look at you, soaking wet, bud. And giving Edith some nice kisses. Oh, and we've hit 10 likes. Well, we've hit 11 likes, which I missed. Right. We'll get into a bit of space and we'll do it here. Charlie, what's this? Bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Oh, I just... Right. Thank you. Barney. River. Good boy. Good, you know. Good now. Good biscuit. Good Edith. Good Charlie. Who's not bothered? Ruby. Because it doesn't follow the end of her nose. Yes. Down. Off. Ruby! You're missing out, sweetie. Fancy a biscuit? Oh, good girl. Good puppy. Good puppy. Here we go. Well done. Thank you for the first set of 10 likes, everyone. If we can get 10 more, we'll give them another feed, we'll give them another biscuit, they will love that. We'll talk about any of the dogs again. Let me catch up with some more of the comments. Cash Taylor, I can't hear it, but I believe you. Honestly, we come here, I'll come here 2 or 3 times a week with the dogs. And I have, in best part of 10 years, I've never heard that noise. So it fills me with a bit of concern because as well trained as these guys are, there will be people out here. We've got our own set of communication going back. I'm going to tell you what I think Ruby's howling at. Do you see this white flower here? I think she thought that was a person. She's completely unfazed by it now. There we go. River here, what colour is this, folks? What is this? Someone tell me what colour that is. So I know the other one is orange. So the one that's not orange, River is attached to. River is on his 3rd official walk with the team. He's loving life. He is absolutely loving it. Great little addition. I had him not completely off the lead, but these leads are now, did we get our colour? You're all saying yellow. Neon yellow. Yeah, that's a good neon, I like that. I'm a bit colourblind, so sometimes I don't know. I'll say something on camera and people will say, what are you talking about? So I like to just check now. So this neon yellow that you're all saying is what wasn't attached to me before. And he was making all his own choices and everything like that, and it was going great. And then we bumped into two dogs that we know very well. They've been on the stream a few times. Coco and Dixie, they're two Dalmatians. Beautiful dogs. Very used to being around the little guys. Very dogs. But River, first time meeting them, he was about ready to run home. He was ready to run a mile. So just stepped on the lead and just took him about 4 or 5 minutes to really just settle into the fact that these dogs weren't going to hurt him. And that's, I suppose, the beauty of the pack, right? They've got all the other dogs around them, just giving off good vibes, good body language, no stress. And so he's soon settled into it. And that's far easier for them to teach him that than it is for me to try and teach him that. So a fantastic sort of byproduct of dogs being out together as they learn off each other. And that's great if the teachers are well-behaved dogs, right? But you can also pick up bad habits as well. So we wouldn't have stopped there and tried to force friends with River and the two Dalmatians if these guys were being aggressive or upset or angry or standoffish or anything like that. There was none of that. There was none of that. So eventually we had him. And I'm sure Gavin will be watching this at some point. Hi Gavin. Gavin would got a little cuddle with River, didn't he? That's the Dalmatian's owner. So says he always watches. Well, I'll find out if he watches, because then I'll see if if he responds to this. Sends me a message. I heard my name. CLM, yeah, we're running with the pack. We got 8 dogs out. There's the Scottish who's behind me, Charlie, right on my 6. And a couple out in front. We've got Ruby and River out in front. You see that? They just both stopped. There was like a bang. You probably didn't hear it on camera. There was some kind of bang way over in the distance. And they've just kind of stopped and made sure there was nothing there. And off we plod again. No concerns. But that's the type of thing that if your dog is a little bit afraid of, say for example, fireworks, and you hear a bang like that, and you make a big fuss about it. Oh, no, it's okay, guys, it's okay, guys, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. They soon learn, hey, hang on, maybe that wasn't okay. So just ignoring these kind of background noises as best as we can, and just letting them make their own decision about it is probably the best way for them to realise there's nothing to be worried about. Isn't that right, team? Isn't that right? Goodness me, guys, there's a lot of you on. Thank you so much to everyone tuning in. I'm hoping you're here for the dogs and not my explanation of the dogs. Just feel free to mute it or turn it down, you know. Sorry, Bisc. And also, just in case you're new, for every 10 likes that we get, we give the dogs a biscuit. So we're at 18 now. A couple more. For a little treat for the team. A little well-behaved reward. We're at 19. I know you enjoy my chats, Crafty Clark. I know you do. I'm sure everybody does, right? Everybody loves me. Yeah, said no one ever. or said very naive people. No, it was taking us a long time to build up our little audience and find our people. So if you're here experimentally, feel free to stick around. But this is the gist of it, right? The dogs walking and working together, me talking about what they do, showing you the beautiful landscape of Edinburgh and the rain. This is all rain coming our way. And funnily enough, so I'm just going to show you something just now. So we're on our way back towards the van, and River is now up ahead, kind of pulling tight on the lead, when he was previously quite keen to just walk with the body of the Kirk, which most of them, we're kind of spread out a little bit now actually, to be fair, but because he knows we've kind of done the route that we've done today is like straight down, turn, straight back, and so he's still new to the process, so it's understandable if he wants to get back to the safety of the van. And of course that's where he was last dry and warm. So he might think that just by magic, if we get back there, that'll happen again. Little does he know he has to be towelled off first, and he's gonna hate that. We don't mess around, do we, with the toweling, guys? Yep, I'm not your mummies and daddies. You need to be dried thoroughly. Isn't that right, River? You love it. You absolutely love it. You quite like it as well, don't you, sweetie? I know. Some of them just hate it. I've got a feeling River's going to be one of these ones that doesn't like getting towelled off, but he's a pup. He's got the next 15 years with me of me toweling him off. So this is only day 3 for River on the, what did we say this was? Yellow neon. Neon yellow. So we've got a long time ahead of us, buddy. Yes, we do. Mark is saying poor. What's poor? What are you saying, Mark? Get out of my stream. Go on, eat it. You're not welcome. Poor. Oh, but what I have noticed is we have a very, very significant number. We're now up to 20 likes. Come on, River, you can do it, bud. Sorry, we're just going to go through Narnia. The Lion, the Witch, and the dogs. I think that either makes me the Lion or the Witch. Yeah, we're up to 20 likes, so the dogs can get some food. Sorry. Yeah, Mark, if you're saying that that was poor, you're right. You're absolutely right. Who wants a biscuit? River! 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 What have I got, buddy? Juno, come on, you're the boss. Good girl. Barney, you coming in? Good boy. Good boy, River. Sit nice. No, no, no. Sit. Thank you. No jumping. Certainly not on top of Juno. Hi. Hi. Ruby. Ruby. Psst. Ruby. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Good now. Good Charlie boy. The focus. The focus. We get up to 30 likes. We get another biscuit, guys. Did we miss anyone? Did we miss anyone there? Crafty Clark says I'm definitely the Lion. River, let's go. He's so good. Where is he? There he is. Sorry, I'm pointing the wrong dog. I'm confused. They're a good little team, aren't they? Even if I do say so myself. The stage that River's at just now, sort of day 3, so he's just getting used to the process still. We need to make sure that he's quite comfortable in the different environments, the different places we go, that nothing, that I don't think anything's going to spook him massively. I think he's not sure about bigger dogs, but we can handle that. That's why they're out in the small dog team, so we can manage that as a team. But one of the things that we just need to make sure is that there's nothing that's going to catch me off guard, like oh, he doesn't like people in hats, or he can't stand the, don't know, the noise of traffic or something. I'm trying to think of a really peculiar example. But at the moment, we're just testing that out, we're just finding our boundaries, finding our way. Morning. How you doing, Lindsay? You alright? I knew it was you because of the gloves. Are you managing alright? Aye, you were saying when I spoke to you before. Alright, okay, we'll catch you soon, Lindsay. Did something happen to the stream? We've dropped a lot of viewers and my phone vibrated. Wonder what's happened. Seems like I'm still getting some reactions, which is nice. But aye, so he's doing fine. He's kind of getting to grips with the process and that kind of thing. And in a few sessions time, we'll give him complete control of his own decisions, especially when he's when he's a bit more used to the team and how well that they work. So watch this, if we can. I think the water on my phone is causing me to, I'm not actually switching off the stream, but the water on my phone is like making it turn off. Keep coming. Keep coming. That's probably a good sign for me to kind of give it a, call it a day. This way, guys. This way. Right. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if it's not been working as well in the last few minutes as it should have been. I see that there's some comments about that below. Thank you to everybody who's watched. Thank you to everybody who's commented. Stick around. We'll see you guys tomorrow around about the same time. Different combination of dogs, but like a good combination of the team, just as good as today is what I mean. And yeah, we'll catch you then. Remember, hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for us. Costs you guys nothing, of course. Give us a little try, test us out, and we'll see you all on tomorrow's session around about the same time. Until then, take care, be safe, tell your dogs I say hi. All the best. Bye bye.